Okay, pre-ban.
The pre-ban heroes, this is important. We had lots of landy bans in the first match.
Same pre-bans for Tosakarin.
And
I actually
2 debuffers from Herøic.
Bryce area.
Bryce area.
Leave it to me.
Oh, still
Landy.
still first pick landy.
So I think not sure, but I think Tosakarin has prepared some strategies against researcher Carrot, right? Considering that
Has to be.
yeah, right. So I think he's forcing Herøic to draft researcher Carrot in this case, so that he can counter her. I don't know, but
And Herøic picked FCC instead of Crow or last ride at Crow. Was that the best choice, best option?
So like I said before, Blue Crowd can counter Carrot, and actually he also counters a lot of units in the current meta. I would it would be a little bit much better if Herøic picked Blue Crowd and Researcher Carrot instead of FCC.
And Herøic ended up giving away the Landy DN combo that we thought we would not see today.
Landy, DN, and Crow. So defense buff and attack buff on Landy. But we have
Is Carrot enough?
I don't know. I think we might need an additional strippers to strip all the buffs, but let's see.
So this is the draft. Draft on left is the old version. Draft on the right is the newer version.
Carrot and Make Chloe.
2 buffed heroes from the previous balance adjustment.
I want to see who wins.
Well,
This is the old versus the new.
it's like a clash between eras, right?
And since Tosakarin loves to pick a lot of Soul Weavers, so he might be picking ML Haste against Maid Chloe again with 2 Soul Weavers.
Ah, that's a good point. Along with the end.
Right, and with another DPS dealer, of course.
I want to see some extinction heroes, you know?
That's possible.
Like top model Luluka or Spaz.
I'm sure Fortune
Spaz
will be
would be
on our
good.
side today as
Well,
well.
Well,
Trespassers will be
And
punished.
of course, Charlotte,
LQC,
LQC.
Okay. Tosakarin's draft is exactly the same as how we saw last week, in the previous week.
I think this composition, like protecting DPS heroes with Ruel, Crow, and DN, is still solid. Even though Researcher Carrot is on Herøic side, I think it's still solid.
very balanced.
With the defense buff and the Arius from Crow, and not just that, but because of LQC's passive, which decreases damage, like Adamant Shield effect.
Right.
Well, we do not know who will be banned from the Tosakarin side, but still, I think it is still solid.
LQC
And
against
with
the Dark
RB.
Heroes.
And RB. I wonder how he geared his RB. Will it be speed or will it be counter?
So if Maid Chloe is banned, there's no cleansers.
No DN, no RB.
Oh, that's a solid ban for both. So will this equation from Tosakarin that hasn't been figured out yet?
Well, actually, that didn't really matter because Tosakarin also had no debuffers. So both players have pretty solid and balanced compositions with knights, soul weavers, and dealers.
You could try a little harder.
And Proud split in each hands of the way.
This is a formidable
Idols cheer on Ruel, and he just used his soul on Last Rider Crow instead of waiting for Researcher Carrot.
That gives a quicker turn for LQC.
And no attack buff on LQC, that's huge.
Why Carrot is really good dealer in current meta is because that she doesn't need crit settings. All she needs is a high attack with decent amount of HP and defense.
Right.
So
And effectiveness.
If you're ready,
That's all you need.
let's go.
And because of her passive and rune enhancement,
Shall we begin?
she has a high survivability.
exactly.
So that's why.
Time to
And
find an
like
answer.
when teamed with all those, soul weavers and knights, it's even harder to kill her.
Especially when she grants shield herself.
Yeah, right. And continuously dispelling debuff.
Frontal assault.
With S3.
That's an order.
Okay, here comes Landy.
Fortune will
Guiding light.
favor us.
But yeah, not as effective against that many shield and buffs.
Look at all those buffs.
Now isn't the time to
Yeah,
hesitate.
it's not just a single turn.
I miss Silver Bazaar.
Let's defy the odds.
First thing that Tosakarin is preparing, I think he's waiting for the crowd's horse turn against
Let me show you
Maid
my
Koi
secret
when the revive buff goes off. After he killed Maid Koi,
He missed on
I'll show
Carrot.
you what I can do.
On Carrot.
And it continues.
Carrot stun. Definitely no.
My throne.
Hug Cutter.
My
Pan
land
stack.
is
Yeah,
my
stuns are really coming along with a lot of new heroes. Granted, with that small amount of stun, that's one.
I'm sure fortune will be on our side today as well. Grant me
Herøic let that
strength.
happen with picking FCC first.
Yep.
I will honor their
Will
wishes.
will researcher Carrot can
That's the
will,
matter.
yeah, like
I will.
it's a matter of her damage. Will it be enough to eliminate all those tanky heroes on Tosakarin's side?
You'll regret this.
and of course with Landi and
I've
LQC
already
being
finished
Tosakarin
analyzing
ring
you.
will be faster than Herøic, killing those frontline knights.
Shall I test
But-
my theory?
It did not cleanse off her stealth on Landy.
That's actually the guiding light is also 70% of chance, right? So if Landi
I'm at the scene.
cannot pop off that guiding light,
Requesting approval.
she becomes very vulnerable.
Removing
She can be like one shot by the research carrot.
Did you see
Shall
Landy's
I have a
HP? It
go?
was more than 1.7k, 17k.
Oh,
It was more than
wow.
17k, right? So it is a tanky settings. And
That's why Landy's up first. Front.
Ice
Why
Crowd
don't you just
using
surrender?
skill 3 on Carrot with half HP left.
Shall we bring this to a close?
Planning to kill carrot with LTC next turn.
Fortune will favor us.
I think Ruel's ready to use finally. Oh, just use skill 1 with Silver, healing all her allies.
Cheap.
Wants to save up S3. Let's see if that choice was the correct decision from Tosaka.
Ooh, and that dual attack from LQC. You know, as Herøic has both Maid Chloe and Last Rider Crowd on his side, which means Landy will continuously get her skill 3 refilled.
Right?
So yeah,
Let's go.
it won't be easy for him to survive this barrage of skill 3, even though he has Researcher Carrot on the
Let me
side.
show you my secret weapon.
So Herøic had like a carrot's AoE and Last Rider Crowd's AoE. So Tosakarin actually needed
sure Fortune will be
AoE
on our
heal,
side
which
today as
can
well.
be performed by Soulburn Ruel's S1. And that was actually really good play, I think.
So I think Tosakarin's strategy here today is, okay,
Superman.
it's like,
Chloe's
even though you
happy.
miss, even though you evade my attack, I will punch you
isn't the
until
time to
you're
hesitate.
knocked out. So I think that's his strategy today.
It's time
And
to
Herøic
find
sort
a
of trapped himself
Yeah.
with
I'll
FCC.
show you
And
my secret
not just Landy.
So, as we can see from this match, Researcher Carrot is, of course, definitely a good pick. Now, one of the best heroes, probably one of the best damage dealing heroes, but she's not a god. She's not God, right? She can't do everything.
Right.
goddess.
And Tosakarin actually really played well
Let's defy the
in
odds.
game.
Oh, and Herøic
Right.
gives up the game. The winner of the first game is Tosakarin, not just bringing Landy as the main DPS. LQC also helped out a lot. So far, the old is still bringing a lot of the first win here, as the Carrot was not able to break through too much of that shield.
And also the why Researcher Carrot is so powerful is because of her burn debuffs. But if the opponent has like a lot of debuffs, I mean like immunity buff, even though Researcher Carrot can erase one debuff, but if there are like two or a couple of more debuffs on it, so it's gonna be hard for Carrot to give them a burn debuff. So that was actually quite a lot for Herøic, right? Yeah,
All right.
Herøic.
The second game is ready. Will it be a 2-0 shutout? Let's see the draft. And the pre-bans, I think Herøic needs to ban either just straight up ban Landy or at least Yen or something. That's my thought.
Probably.
But of course, a lot of
But it remains.
pre-bans.
Yeah, same
lots of
pre-bans.
viewers right now rooting for Tosaka Rin, as we know.
I think it's because of Char.
Because of the votes, the number of votes that we saw.
I can see that you guys have voted for Tosaka Rin.
Yes! A lot of people typed
for
yes
those
when
6 charms.
Tosaka Rin
Yeah,
won
right.
game 1.
6 charms.
And now Herøic got the first turn.
Okay.
Instead of FCC or anything else,
Steel Ice Crow.
Yeah,
And
just Ice
Landy
Crow.
again.
I'll show you
Ooh,
something.
and
Picking Carrot.
not just
Oh.
Landy, but also Carrot.
I will guide you through
okay,
the
at
light.
least still in the end. That's
Right.
something.
That
But
was-
with what? With what? Estene?
Probably.
RV? A Riolet?
I think it will be.
Esteni and
it will be
Royalists are actually
Esteni.
like
Sigurd? No.
Luna?
Disney.
Buff Luna by the way.
Buff Luna?
Well, the last word that Herøic said in his interview that the gear is so good. Tosaka's gear is so better than mine was. So he said, I think I have no chance to win it. It feels so sad.
Who knows? Who knows?
It feels so sad,
But
actually.
I'm pretty sure he has high chance of winning against me.
That's because gear level, gear gap.
Yeah, you always have to think about the 15%.
Yeah, right.
So-
RNG.
And ooh, after losing 2 DPS, burning a lot of time. That's not a good
I think he
sign.
has to pick S10.
Oh, G purchase. Okay. So 2 attack.
hiding.
I think it will be S10A unless Tosaka Rin's still there, but
Yeah, he already
SSP.
picked 2
Probably.
DPS dealers, so
SSP? This Ice, Team Ice?
but seeing that he already has 2 AoE damage doing heroes, 2 AoE attacks, and make
I'm not
oh,
cheap.
Whoa.
attack buff. Not just the attack buff, will also revive.
Feels like I've been now really thinking. Really changing up hard. A big curveball.
Maybe we might see a knight in
I'm
this
sure
slot.
Fortune will be
Oh,
on our
blue
side
owl,
today as
2
well.
again, right?
Soul
Uh-huh.
Reavers.
2 Soul Reavers again.
Before
Okay,
it's too
SSB
late.
and who else?
I got something right.
Right.
I can go home now.
No, we cannot. we still have 6.
I got my job for the
We
day.
still have 6 more hours to go.
S10? Really?
The game just started, you know.
Herøic need another dealer in case of banning SSB.
If it's SSB and S10A, I'm an educated Epic 7 person now. Officially.
I mean, it's like the meta in this Epic 7 World Championship is slightly different than like the current RTA.
Yeah, I think this is totally the meta of what we see in the tournament. And I think Herøic's burning up time right now to think about, okay, what else am I forgetting, right? What's like a really good, not a cliche pick, but like the perfect situational pick for the match right now.
Right, he's thinking a lot.
We spent
You are
all
even
time.
fit to
That's
kiss
SSB.
my feet.
Okay.
Probably, I mean, like,
I think
Okay,
I
now
got one
I
correct.
can go
Just
home.
follow
No,
me.
you can.
And FCC.
FCC. Okay, 1 night at least.
I think picking S10 was quite obvious, but he was thinking about who will he ban.
Probably. That can be
bad,
possible.
right.
No FCC and no SSB. So, no knight on Tosaka Rin's side, which means no Aureus.
So a lot more damage will be going in
Right?
to all the heroes for Tosaka Rin and
but-
Carrot.
That's fast. Carrot as an opener. I wonder how
Statistically.
fast she is.
Because I know, because
odds are
Carrot
on
has
my
to
side.
focus on attack first, and then they gear up the speed.
But
Let's
only
do this
on
together.
S10A.
If so, the Tosaka's Landy will like spam S3 again and again with a lot of those buffs on it, but I'm not sure it will be enough to kill S10 with those support.
Okay,
If you're
removed
ready.
stealth,
Let's go.
but
Prepare
Here
yourself.
comes Crow. Already.
Not bad.
I wonder, will he use Soul Burn? And you must note that Tosaka Rin has 2 reviving Soul Weaver on his side.
You disgust
Actually, Herøic also wanted to pick like ML Haste or
The queen is
the
here.
counters to revive Soul Weavers, but he actually needed
Leave it to me.
another DPS.
Landy ready.
There was a bait.
Fortune will favor us.
That
Lendy is always strong.
Where did critical
that
resistance
actually
go?
that landed
Yeah.
pretty
I will guide you
strong.
through the
Yeah, where
light.
did the buff go?
It's there. I see it.
It did not work at all.
I see it.
All crit.
I'll show you what I can do.
Whole lot of buffs on each side.
Just using Celestine means it might be a counter settings for Maid Chloe. Counter Celestine Maid Chloe.
And Landy will use full spirit S3 again next turn.
I'm at the scene.
Nice provoke. GP already used
Let
S3.
me show you my secret weapon.
Standing S3.
That's the great land.
Again,
No, can't be.
only on
Now isn't the
Crow.
time to hesitate.
I think Crow might need like a few more turns to ride his horse.
It was already used.
Those 2
No, just
revivers.
S2.
2
No,
revivers.
that-
is
oh,
fine.
just use that.
Really? Already.
On who? On Mel.
HP instant.
I don't think it will be enough.
You want to try me? I'm waiting.
Soul Burn.
Is it my turn?
Okay, revive and
Yeah.
can SNA finish off well.
Dun dun.
Oh, Soul Burn again.
Again?
Soul Burns. That might be
lives.
Fit to kiss my feet.
But still, SNA got one more turn
Take a hint.
and dual attack from GP.
It's time
There's
to
a lot of
fight
damage to
and
carry
I'll show
too.
you my
With
secret
attack buff.
methodology.
With attack buff.
Let's see the burn.
I believe
Lost
So-
S10.
goddess wills.
3 burns on Esteni.
Which
And-
she's
Why
gonna
not surrender?
die.
She's gonna die, and with lack of DPS,
But Dian's turn will be faster than Esteni, I think.
there's Landy plus carrot on Tosaka Rin's side.
Yeah.
So what are we thinking?
With a combination of Maid Chloe, it will be hard for Herøic to eliminate them. All of them?
The crowd does some damage, but you can't rely much from GP and Dian.
He already used 4, so he can't kill Maid Chloe. And Maid Chloe will revive.
Oh,
damage.
And
we're
there we
seeing
have
that.
it.
Wow.
And
Plus carrot to just wipe out the
Detonation.
soul.